I call the Kitty Hawk Town Council meeting to order this Monday, April 6, 2020, at Kitty Hawk Town Hall at 6 p.m. All council members are present. The manager and clerk is present. The town attorney and other staff have been excused. Would you join us in a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Do I hear a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve, Mr. Mayor.
Does it have a second? All right, we have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody against? No. Next, we have a beach presentation concerning continuance of the listen to me, Municipal Service District. I'll tell you later why I said that. Anyway, this is a pre-budget hearing comments to Kitty Hawk property owners concerning continuation of the current Municipal Service District. Please note that I stated the issue is for property owners versus registered citizens. Property owners, whether living within the town boundaries or elsewhere, pay this tax for a specific purpose and are therefore entitled to have voice in the matter. This is not a ballot box issue other than to throw the bums out at voting time. In this case, the decision must be made prior to the next vote, which means this council must hear from you this year in order to set the MSD tax rate. Now, having stated the objective, I need to clarify some previous information that council indicated during the initial hearing leading to establishment of the Municipal Service District. We led you to believe that any continued phase of beach nourishment would require new hearings and property owner notification similar to the original procedure. We transmitted that understanding because we believed that to be the case. However, as we have gained better understanding, it became apparent new hearings and property notifications might not be required. To that end, I instructed the town manager to inquire of the North Carolina School of Government what is required to continue an MSD. Please show the question. I know anybody watching this can read for yourself, but I need to read this into the record. Questions requiring an answer from the North Carolina School of Government. I need you to ask the following question of the NC School of Government. An MSD was initiated after proper hearing for the purpose of construction, a beach nourishment project since completed. The bond funding and MSD tax plus the townwide tax put in place for the project runs for 5 years. What, if any, action is required by this governing body to continue the MSD and tax for the purpose of maintenance renourishment anticipated to occur on a 5-year interval? Next slide, please. The response from the School of Government. Once an MSD is established by the governing board, it remains in existence until officially abolished by the board. In other words, an MSD may not be created for a limited time period. The board each year decides whether or not to levy the MSD tax. If the board ceases the tax, the district continues in existence until council officially abolishes it. Thank you. The hearing can be part of the budget hearing. That's the takeaway from what I'm trying to get across. Without special hearing or individual property owner notification. For that reason, council is taking this extra step to ensure you have the facts, and just as important, you understand that at the budget hearing, if majorities of property owners do not want beach renourishment to occur, you had better tell us. Otherwise, I would expect council to continue the current MSD tax rate. I am aware of a recent statement by the financial gurus advising the town of Southern Shores stating that once you nourish, you never get out. That is not true. If a majority of Kitty Hawk property owners told this council to stop taxing for renourishment, we must listen. However, a far more accurate statement as affects Kitty Hawk is once out, never back. The already limited amount of money available in the county-controlled occupancy tax would surely be allocated to other places. Again, I repeat, once out, never back. There is no other source available to us. Finally, council always accepts your comments via email, telephone, written correspondence, or in person at the budget hearing, scheduled for June 1, 2020. You do not have to be present to be heard. We take all of your comments into consideration. We did the first time, we'll do it again. Thank you. All right. Moving on, public comment.
Good evening, this is Danny Stewart, the town manager. Do I have anybody on the phone that would like to speak during our public comment section? Is there anybody on the phone?
Nothing? All right. Hearing none, let the record reflect such. All right. We did have one, for the record, I'm going to state this for the record. We did have one email request to read a letter that was addressed to the Dare County Board of Commissioners. And they wanted it read into the record. Under advice of council, since the letter was not addressed to the Kitty Hawk Council, we will not read that into the record. All right. Do I hear a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Any further comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. And we had nothing removed. All right, new business. We have a motion to approve a grant application assistance from Aptim Engineering for coastal storm damage mitigation. And the subject matter of that is basically there is a program out where you can apply with certain stipulations for a grant of up to $2 million towards beach nourishment and that sort of thing. So we'll spend $5,000 with a good chance, we hope, of getting a considerable amount towards future nourishment. Do I hear a motion to approve that particular new business request?
Mr. Mayor, I make a motion to approve the grant application assistance from APTIM Engineering for coastal storm damage mitigation funds.
Does it have a second?
Second.
Any further comment? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. All right. Normally, we have a town manager comment. Andy, do you have anything?
No, everything that we've been doing around the COVID-19 is on our website. We received some questions from some residents, regarding the bridge and access to Dare County. We were referring everybody to the one information source down at the EOC, the Dare County hotline. Our town staff is, we've sort of scaled back a little bit now that the last case was a possible community spread, so we're going to try to just eliminate as much contact with each other as possible in hopes that we can continue to keep the town running and moving forward. So right now we're still allowing people to come into town hall. They just don't come back into the offices. Our public works and everybody in police and fire have all been instructed to have good hygiene, wash their hands, and try to prevent any possible spread in the future. So we're doing everything that we can do. Everybody's doing social distancing. I think that's a key element to all this, and we're going to try to stay open. We are going to stay open as long as we're able to do it, and hopefully this thing will come to an end here shortly.
Thank you.
That's all my comments that I have. shipping service was suspended, just as a reminder, and we're gonna do that in the fall. And then as another reminder, we did close the recycling center last week. And if there is an email list that you can get on to receive Kitty Hawk, specifically Kitty Hawk news that we send out, and also Adair County has the information that they send out talking about the town's community-wide and any updates really on a daily basis. So if there's anybody there that wants to join the Kitty Hawk email list, they can find the information on our website, and we'll be more than happy to forward them the information specific to Kitty Hawk. So that's all my announcements.
All right, thank you. And the town attorney was excused, so we don't have any comments from that. Town council, let's start with David. Do you have anything?
No, sir.
All right, Lynn?
Stay home, stay healthy.
All right.
Andy, I just want to thank you and your staff for the daily emails, letting us know what's going on. Melody has done an awesome job, all of the staff. And Mayor Perry, I want to thank you. I know you have attended a lot of control group meetings, either in person or on the phone. You have done an outstanding job, and you're keeping us all apprised of what's going on. And I just want to say thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start off with following Craig. I want to thank you, Gary, for what you're doing, the time that it's taken to help in any way we can to stop the spread of this virus here on the Outer Banks. We live in a community with a lot of seniors. We've got to take this serious. It's some tough times. Everybody's making sacrifices. So continue to do what we're doing. I'm proud of the people of Kitty Hawk. You're doing a fantastic job. Just continue to be safe. I'd like to also thank all of our first responders, all of our Dare County sheriffs, our local municipality, police officers, fire, ambulance, rescue, and medical personnel for putting their lives on the line. We're 6 feet apart. We're staying away. It's kind of hard for them to do that in their profession, and they still go to work and continue to keep our town, our community, and our state running. So please stay safe, wash your hands, try to keep your 6 feet. We got a beautiful beach, beautiful weather. At some of you parents, please tell your younger ones to stay home, or if they do go to the beach, stay 6 feet apart. Just for the consideration of our residents, it's just the right thing to do. Thank you.
Okay. Everything you said is true. And I'll add to that, when you made mention of the beach, I know this is being put out in the bulletins, but just for those folks that may not be looking or seeing the bulletins, the town council is being proactive by putting our ocean rescue on the beach, patrolling back and forth a little bit early. And the specific purpose was to make sure people understood that they needed to have a place to go, to get out in the fresh air, but to remind them if they were in groups that they needed to heed the distancing and be careful, and try to make sure that we can keep the beaches open. That's the ultimate purpose and why I made that decision. So we'll continue doing that for a while. Right now, the reports are coming back good. People are going out, enjoying the beach, but they're doing the distancing. They're not in large groups. And as long as we do that, we can fight the good fight to keep it open. And that's the bottom line. All right. We have public comment. Has anybody else come in?
Anybody else on the phone for public comment?
Let the record show, it appears not. So I make a motion to adjourn. Do I hear a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Thank you, folks.
Thank you, Gary.
Well said, Jeff.